Hi, I'm Tim Grant. Today we're going to learn 12 chords in two different shapes. So we're really going to learn 24 chords. And this has to do with our inversions that we've learned so far in 5 different keys. We learned all the inversions in the E, so we have an E shape. We learned all the inversions in G, so we have a G shape. And then we're not going to touch on the next 3, but we'll do that in another video. But the other chords were A, C, and D. But we're going to focus only on E and G today, on those shapes, and move them up the fretboard so you can get 12 different chords. And then since it's two different shapes, you're going to get 24 chords in all. Some things you need to understand is the chromatic scale moves up by half steps. Okay, so you've got your top string, your 6th string as we call it, is E, open E, and then there are notes in between. We're going to end here on the 12th fret, and usually most acoustic or electric guitars have double dots on it to show you that it's the octave. So that's an E, and this is an E. There are notes all in between, and we're going to learn them today. The reason we're going to learn them today is because G shape, that's a G note. E shape, that's a G, E note. So when you're moving those around, that's a B flat, which I haven't showed you that yet, but that's how you figure it out, is you got to move your finger there. Or if my finger is here and play an E shape, that's a G. Okay, so there are 2 sets of notes that don't have flats and sharps in it, so it's just a half a step. So you need to understand that. That is between the E note and the F. Okay, and it doesn't change anywhere else. It's always between the E and the F. It's not going to change any other place. It's always going to be constant, always between the E note and the F note. There's nothing between it. Everything, and then the other one is between the C and the B, or the B and the C. So the B and the C. See how it's just one step? I call that a half a step. Okay, this is a half step, and then the B to the C is a half step. All right, everything else is going to have a whole step in between it, which means in between that is going to be a flat or a sharp. So a whole step is 2 frets. This is a G note, that's an A note. All right, so in between is going to be an A flat or a G sharp. All right, so we're going to start at the beginning. Remember, E and F, no flats and sharps, and B and C, no flats and sharps. Everything else is going to be a whole step in between. Means a whole fret is going to be between it. Okay, so first note's a E, then we got an F. All right, if we do a whole step here, you go to a G. That means between there is a G flat or an F sharp. Same note. G sharp, G flat and F sharp are the same. So let's do that again. E, F, F sharp, G. Or you can go G, G flat, F, E. All right, so we go E, F, G. Now we're going to go to G to A. All right, so we have this space in between the G and the A, and notice they stay on the dots. My guitar has a dot on the 3rd fret too at the top. Okay, so G, A, so this has to be A flat or G sharp. So G, G sharp, A, or A flat, G. All right, that's the 3rd, 4th, and 5th notes. Okay, next we're going to go from the A to the B. All right, still got a space in between it, so we've got A sharp, B, or you can call this B flat. B, B flat, A. Okay, that is the 5th and 7th. The B flat is on the 6th, or the A sharp is on the 6th. Okay, now we're going to B, and we don't skip. We have a B to a C, so that one's easy. We don't have to worry about any sharps and flats. Now we have to go to C to D, which has a space in between. And now this is the one part where it's got a dot as the space. Usually we've been on the dots when we've gone on non-flat and sharp notes. So this is a C, this is a D, so this must be either a C sharp or a D flat, which is just, it's both. Okay, so C, C sharp, D, D, D flat, C. Okay, all right, so that is the 8th, 9th, and 10th frets. Now we're doing the 10th fret on a D, and we're going to the octave of the E. All right, that's your 12th fret, double dot. Okay, and then in between the D and the E has to be a E flat or a D sharp. Okay, we're going to do all the notes starting on the first open. Open is E, F, F sharp, G. G sharp, I'm going to do all G sharps going up, or all sharps going up, sorry. G sharp, A sharp, B, C. There's no such thing as a B sharp. C, C sharp, D, D sharp, E, 12th fret. Now we're going backwards. I'm going to do flats going down. E, E flat, D, oops, yeah, D flat, C, B, B flat, A on the 5th fret, A flat, G, G flat, F, and E. All right, this is where it all comes in handy, knowing that. Okay, so a E-shaped chord, remember we put our first finger to make it the nut. Okay, I'm gonna do the way I've been showing you all to do an E shape instead of doing the whole thing. You can do that if you want, but what you need to understand is the root is going to follow your first finger. Okay, so this is an F, F sharp, G, G sharp, A sharp, B. No sharps and flats here, it's right to C. C sharp, D, D sharp, E. Just to make it easy, we're going backwards using flats. E, 11th fret, E flat, D, D flat, C, no C flat, but B, that's a B, that's 7th fret, B flat, A flat, G, G flat, F, and then of course back to the E. All right, now using the G shape, we're going to actually start on a G. So now remember, we don't use the top 2 on that, which you're going to follow, because this and the bottom note, that they're octaves. Okay, so you can actually follow your third finger. Well, it's going to be your pinky. Yeah, pinky, because this finger here is going to be your nut that you're going to move around. So here's your G. All right, G, and then we're going to move up to a G sharp or an A flat. So right there, that first fret, and remember, you're not playing your 6th and 5th strings. You're just playing bottom 4. Okay? Now we're at an A. Now we're at A sharp or B flat. Now we're at, because we're following this note right here. So right here, if you want to, either one. Now we're on a B, C, C sharp, D. Remember, we're following this note. This is the 10th fret. D, same as this one. D sharp, E. Now we're going to go past the 12th fret because we haven't gotten all 12 keys. F. Now remember, this note and this note are the same. Okay? Once you go past the 12th, you're going back over again. F, F sharp, and then we're on a G again. So that's an octave away. All right, now we're going to go back down. G, G flat or F sharp, F, E, E flat, D, D flat or C sharp, C. Remember, there's no flat and sharp between C and B, so now straight to B. Okay, 4th fret here, 7th fret there. B flat, A flat, and G. All right, it's 24 chords. I hope that helps. You're going to have to kind of practice that. So that's 24 chords we got today. So now if you don't know where B flat is, now you know. You can use your top string, go find your B, and go down one. Okay, so you can either use the G shape, or you can use the E shape. And you've got 2 versions of a B flat. All right. Again, I'm going to put all of this on www.timgrant.com, timgrantguitar.com, sorry. And this will be also on the YouTube channel, so please like and follow, and enjoy your day. Thank you.